over the last few years, there's been a lot of debate about can you put regulated data in the cloud? And I suppose the long and short of it is yes, absolutely, right? But what you need to put in place are the kind of compensating controls and mitigating processes to ensure the safety of that data or the protection of that data. Thinking about the compliance and regulations that are out there, the biggest challenge really is interpretation, right? Interpretation not only for you as cloud users, but also for your kind of certification bodies. You know, for people that were doing PCI DSS a few years ago, it was your auditors. They're needing to know kind of what are you implementing, how are you doing it, what evidential proof have you got that you've implemented some of these things. So you've got to think about some kind of approach to this, at least a logical or a systematic approach as to compliance and regs. How do you go about complying? If you look at the GDPR kind of specification, it's very woolly in its language, right? Everything's been written in terms of legal terms and not technological terms. So you've got no prescriptive guidance as to what you should be doing and what you shouldn't be doing. And what it kind of leads to is you need to take into account some kind of framework-based approach. Certainly, GDPR doesn't have a framework, so you need to look at some kind of framework. A framework that looks at privacy, that looks at risk management, and then also the controls framework as well, and giving you some prescriptive guidance. What we decided to do was really look at the NIST framework, right? So the NIST framework is a multi-tiered risk management and controls framework. It was developed by the US federal government. And really, it's there to give you that top-down approach. The fact that it was done by the US Gov also has got some pedigree to it as well.